Hello guys, welcome back to Chamber of Chess. Today I'm going to show you one of my final games in the National Open under 1700. It was in 2021. And this game is kind of personal because I won this one. I got the champion title. But there were some ups and downs during the game. So by this moment I had 5.5 out of 6. And the guy I was playing against had the same amount of points. The thing is, either of us is winning and he gets the title. But in case of a draw, I guess there were two more guys joining us, so it's gonna be like four people sharing the first place. So I just really looking forward to getting advantage and win, especially I'm playing white. So e4, I was really fond of this e4 move openings like Caro, French, Sicilian. Yeah, I was kind of prepared for this. So here, bishop b5, of course, because it may look like it's nice to deprive black king of the castle, but it appears that the king is perfectly safe right here. Yeah, so here, knight fd4 might give me more chances, and get to something like this. So castle a6, and that's right, we want to give it up, because I really assumed that knight fd4 would have been better, because I guess this knight is kind of preventing black bishop from c5 or something like that. So, yeah, but still it's fine. Bishop e3. Looks good so far. Yeah, right now. So I didn't really like this move. And I mean, the whole idea is to just move it to f5, but once I drive my knight out of the way, he can do it, but I'm not going to do that. So this is kind of useless. And using that fact, I could have done something more radical, like developing. For example, g4, but I didn't feel comfortable removing pawns from my king, so queen e2 or just general development would be fine. But okay, a4, that's right, because obviously he's not gonna castle to the king side anymore, he's gonna go there, and I'm kind of ready for that. That's right. I really like how both knights are protecting each other, because though he has two bishops, but the bishops are just looking straight at my knights and they're locked out, so not much use. Gave up the pawn. I remember I was really into these calculations here because I had no idea if I can block like this. The idea is the queen has nowhere to go at all. With the c7, I just take the rook and now knight is protecting. Same goes for this move. And the last one is queen e8, but then f7 works. And again, we got to this position. Just a trade and he's an exchange down. So far, so good. Yeah, I like that because he's definitely gonna put pressure on my king here. So I need to be careful. G3 is right. So here, after he played this, he's kind of allowing my rook to penetrate the queen side. So for example, rook fd1. Of course, I remember I wasn't really like thinking about this move. I wasn't gonna give up my pawn on f2, but then it's just easy as that, a fork, which I missed completely. So another way, for example, he's gonna drive me away from here. I would just take my pawn, this pawn with a check, and it's always nice to trade pieces where you have extra pawn and your opponent is trying to pressure you, but it's not possible because of fork. So I could have just gone for that. Yeah, queen c4 is fine. I guess it's the only move that still remains the advantage. Of course, he's not gonna trade because he really wants to keep up his pieces to go for some kind of counterplay. E3. Yeah, the main impulse of moving my king away was just getting away of the pin, but I could have really played rook c1. So I'm leaving it for now, but I was kind of uncomfortable with these moves, but then just rook c5, and he doesn't have enough time to do this. For example, this isn't working at all. And queen g3. Now he's squeezed under attack. Yeah, so from here on, I started making some really serious mistakes because I had no idea how to protect this pawn. For example, king g1, I saw the variation, I just never thought that I'm gonna have advantage here, though I have, because I have two rooks versus queen, and I'm kind of gonna put pressure on him. So something like this, but I'm not taking the pawn immediately, I guess, because I need to support this one. I'm just improving the position of my rooks, and then king g2 somehow, and yeah, I'm gonna win this in a slow way. But I was already like freaked out of the way this game was gonna end, and I knew I had a winning position. I knew I spoiled it somewhere, so I thought, okay, I'm just gonna move it. Here, black had really nice counterplay with h4, undermining this important pawn, and I guess that's it for me because, well, I might remain some chances here. Yeah, it's an advantage, but I guess there is a better option. Uh, well, it's advantage, obviously, but his activity is just too high for me to deal with. Queen d3. I guess it's something he didn't even look into himself and check. Yeah, I guess the pawn or queen d5. Yeah. I like it, the way he activates his pieces with e7, check, and queen d4 check, something like this. But that's not something, I guess, we're going to calculate. So he played the most obvious way, take, check his mistake. I should have gone for something more stable, for example, rook d4. So now I'm interested in keeping my pieces, not trading them, because queen c7 and rook c1, yeah, I just keep pressuring, and then rook c4, yeah, because now, as it appears, these major pieces are just, looking straight into my pawn, and they're locked out. And that's good for me. I played rook e8. I guess the guy was just very, very tired, and he played king c7 because we both were kind of, it was how can I say, the pressure, and it was so tense because the winner is gonna get it all, the prize, I mean. And well, just the first place title, but I guess he just forgot to pick the first, because after this, I really hoped I could go for something here, but it's nothing at all I can. There's no way I can put any threats. Rook f1, yeah, I was planning something like this, but I'm just losing the pawn, and still I have to go for a perpetual not to lose myself. But he plays this, and I suddenly figured out I can build an attack. There are many ways to win this. I think I was looking into this one, but then I thought, why not? Rook d1. So the thing is, guys, the important point that I thought when he takes it, I'm gonna check him. And I completely missed out. That's an X-ray protection. I was like, when I saw it, I froze. But then I thought, there might be some ways I can still create problems. And then I saw this nice perpetual. I thought, okay, so at least I have a draw. But I don't even need the draw because I got the feeling I'm still winning here. but obviously not the way I showed, but this way. So rook d8 is possible, and that's it. Get the queen. But if I would just put more thought into it, king d5 and then queen d7, check, and I end up with queen and rook, which is just easier for me to checkmate. And after rook d1, he thought maybe for 5 minutes and he resigned, making me a champion. So that was definitely a tense one and the most memorable game in the tournament. And I'm gonna share with you some of those in the next video. So if you like this format, guys, subscribe, let me know what you think, and if you have any questions about our classes, because we have those. So see you next time.